Sahih Al Bukhari, Volume Number 1, Hadith Number 2, Chapter Number 2. Abdullah bin Yusuf narrated to us that Malik informed us from Hisham bin Urwa from his father from Aisha, the mother of the believers, may Allah be pleased with her, that Al-Harith bin Hisham asked the Prophet, O Allah's Messenger, peace be upon him, how does the revelation come to you? The Messenger, peace be upon him, replied, at times, it comes to me like the ringing of a bell. This form of revelation is the hardest for me, and then it stops when I have taken hold of what he, the angel, said. Sometimes the angel comes as a man and talks to me, and I take what he says. Aisha, may Allah be pleased with her, said, and indeed, I saw him when the revelation was coming down on him, on a very cold day, and when it ended, sweat was dripping from his forehead, as the inspiration was over. Sahih Al Bukhari, Hadith Number 3, Chapter Number 3, narrated, Aisha, the mother of the faithful believers, may Allah be pleased with her, was in the form of good dreams, that came true like bright daylight, and then the love of seclusion was bestowed upon him. He used to go into seclusion in the cave of Hira, where he used to worship, alone, continuously for many days, before his desire to see his family. He used to take with him the journey food for the stay and then come back to his wife, Khadijah, to take his food likewise again till suddenly the truth descended upon him, while he was in the cave of Hira. The angel came to him, and asked him to read. The Prophet, peace be upon him, replied, I do not know how to read. The Prophet Mohammad, peace be upon him, added, the angel caught me, forcefully, and pressed me so hard that I could not bear it any more. He then released me and again asked me to read, and I replied, I do not know how to read. Then he caught me again, and pressed me a second time until I couldn't bear it any more. He then released me and again asked me to read, but again I replied, I do not know how to read, or what shall I read? Then he seized me for the third time and pressed me, and then released me and said, read in the name of your Lord, who has created all that exists, created man from a clot. Read. And your Lord is the most generous. Then his messenger, peace be upon him, returned with inspiration and with his heart beating severely. Then he went to Khadijah bint Khuwaylid, and said, cover me, cover me. They covered him till his fear was over, and after that, he told her everything that had happened, and said, I fear that something may happen to me. Khadijah replied, never, by Allah, Allah will never disgrace you. You keep good relations with your kith and kin, help the destitute, serve your guests generously, and assist the deserving calamity-afflicted ones. Khadijah then accompanied him to her cousin Waraka bin Nawfal bin Asad bin Abdul Utsa, who, during the pre-Islamic period, became a Christian and used to write the writing with Hebrew letters. He would write from the Gospel in Hebrew as much as Allah wished him to write. He was an old man and had lost his eyesight. Khadijah said to Waraka, listen to the story of your nephew. Oh, my cousin. Waraka asked, O my nephew, what have you seen? Allah's messenger, peace be upon him, described whatever he had seen. Waraka said, this is the same one, who keeps the secrets, Angel Gabriel, whom Allah had sent to Moses. I wish I were young, and could live up to the time when your people would turn you out. Allah's messenger, peace be upon him, asked, will they drive me out? Waraka replied in the affirmative and said, anyone, man, who came with something similar to what you have brought was treated with hostility, and if I should remain alive till the day when you will be turned out, then I would support you strongly. But after a few days, Waraka died, and the divine inspiration was also paused for a while. Sahih Al Bukhari, Hadith Number 4, Chapter Number 3. Narrated Jabir bin Abdullah al-Ansari, while talking about the period of pause and revelation, reporting the speech of the Prophet, peace be upon him, while I was walking, all of a sudden I heard a voice from the sky. I looked up and saw the same angel, who had visited me at the cave of Hira, sitting on a chair between the sky and the earth. I got afraid of him and came back home, and said, wrap me in blankets. And then Allah revealed the following holy verses of Quran, O you, Muhammad, wrapped up in garments, rise and warn the people against us punishment, up to, and desert the idols. After this, the revelation started coming strongly, frequently, and regularly. Sahih Al Bukhari, Hadith Number 5, Chapter 4. Narrated Said bin Jubair ibn Abbas in the explanation of the statement of Allah, move not your tongue concerning the Quran, to make haste therewith, 75.16, said, His messenger, peace be upon him, used to bear the revelation with great trouble, and used to move his lips, quickly, with the inspiration. Ibn Abbas moved his lips saying, I am moving my lips in front of you as his messenger, peace be upon him, used to move his, moved his lips saying, I am moving my lips, as I saw Ibn Abbas moving his. Ibn Abbas added, so Allah revealed, move not your tongue concerning the Quran, to make haste therewith. It is for us to collect it, and to give you, O Muhammad, the ability to recite it. Quran 75.1617, which means that Allah will make him, the Prophet, remember the portion of the Quran which was revealed at that time by heart and recite it. The statement of Allah, and when we have recited it to you, O Muhammad through Gabriel, then you follow its. Quran recital 75.18 means, listen to it, and be silent. Then it is for us, Allah, to make it clear to you. 75.19 means, then it is, for Allah, to make you recite it, and its meaning will be clear by itself, through your tongue. Afterward, as messenger, peace be upon him, used to listen to Gabriel whenever he came, and after his departure, he used to recite it as Gabriel had recited it.